Darren, a great way for you to start your tenure at Twerton Park. You must be really happy about that.
I think I'm pleased for the players and the supporters when it's your first game as a manager. Another clean sheet. Scotty scoring a fantastic, well taken goal. Up against a good team, you have to give them respect in terms of the amount of spells that they had. It's a very difficult game to play in because the long throw, it almost becomes like a set play game. And I felt in terms of us as a team, collectively and individually, everyone was really well structured.
Yeah, really solid at the back. Three clean sheets in a row. You said you have to stand firm against them, and how organised, not just the defence, but everyone else mucking in as well.
Yeah, I think if you look at Jordan Alves, he's a flair, he's a little bit of a maverick. He wants to get on the ball, he wants to dribble, but he has to do the basics, and that's what it took today. The players had to be brilliant at the basics, and I think they've done that since I've come in. The actual group itself have shown a grade A attitude.
Scott Wilson, 4 goals now in 3 games. You must have had the perfect view of it as well. What finish? Were you even expecting him to shoot from there?
Probably, when you go on a goal spree, you've got that confidence, I think, with Scott's ability to shoot from anywhere. But it was like such a well taken finish in terms of the placement. It was well worked from the throw in. Ball bounced once or twice, but he's done really well to put it into the top corner.
How impressed are you with their efforts as well on the surface like that? There was a lot of rain overnight. It really cut up, and players just really carried on ploughing through it and doing what they could.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of areas when you look at that performance that we need to work on, and we're at the part of a journey which is a start for me. And they know we need to keep the ball better and we need to dominate possession. But I did feel today it was very difficult in terms of the condition and the style of football that they played. So, I'm really pleased with the group, really pleased for everyone involved with Bath City. And we have to make sure we do everything that we can to keep winning football matches.
Scored 7 goals now in 3 games as well. It feels like more of a threat of fun. Supporters have really taken to Brad Ash. What have you made of his contribution?
Yeah, I mean, listen, his running and athleticism has been phenomenal. I mean, we're talking, 12k plus with about 2,000 metre sprint distance. I think I'm only saying that off the top of my head, but when you've got that in front of you and you're behind, you want to make sure you match that intensity. And he's been a great signing. I think if that went in when he hit the crossbar there towards the end, would have been just pure effort, the way he created that, nipped the ball and then we break. So he's been an exciting signing, and I think, morale within the group, when you get players performing like that, everyone else goes up a level, and I think that's what's happened.
Are you looking to amend the squad a little bit more? I know you brought in a backup keeper at the moment. We've got 2 players on loan from Bristol Rovers. They've had a change of manager, so are you expecting more ins and outs maybe?
Well, Mikhail's come on today, and I thought he ran the channels really well. He pressed really well. I have said to the impact players they need to stay with me mentally, just because, I don't like making changes in moments of the game when maybe a positional change, just because the players are all in sync in terms of the way we're pressing, the way we're shifting and sliding. And they've all been great with me, so their time will come. It's too early to assess, I think, because everyone deserves a chance. But as I said, Brad Ash coming in and Ollie Tomlinson coming to the football club, they've been good signings. And if you look at Mamadou, who we had to get in from Cheltenham, we thank them for allowing us to bring him into the squad, because I think that's important. Harvey's got someone to support him. So, yeah, we will be making adjustments. But as I said, at the moment, the players have won 3 games. And I don't want to overwhelm and change too much when, we've got good momentum.
So final one, you'll be looking obviously to add to it at Dorking. It's going to be very different on the 3G there. Just what were you expecting from the trip to Surrey?
I'm expecting the ball to be very bouncy on an artificial pitch. I mean, I've played on 1 or 2. I've coached on an artificial pitch, so I know in terms of the twisting, the turning, and if you're playing direct balls, normally the ball runs through if you haven't got the right weight. But as I said, we'll be training in terms of on 4G pitches, so I expect the lads to be fully equipped mentally to be able to deal with that.
Well done for the win. Happy New Year. Thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you. Happy New Year to all the Bath City supporters, and have a good one.